Alright, let's get this morning started. Oh man, got the old action pod there, right there. We are on our journey. We're gonna find out how long something like this lasts. I'm probably gonna have to charge it non-stop all day, but come to find out, you gotta wait for it to fully charge before you can even turn it on. I thought it was broken, but that ain't the case. And put this in our pocket. Man, we gotta go get some pants. I gotta put my pants on. Yo, fit's looking a little crusty. Look at that. My gosh, that's gross. That is rough. Big time rough. Get these eye buggers out, you know what I mean? Try and look somewhat presentable. Oh, yikes. Get our little breakfast shake here. And our beverage. Do we need anything else? I think we're good. I ain't got very many words for you guys right now. Still trying to wake up. We're not in this truck. Heggy's Pizza. Nah, we're in this one right here. Come on now. There's the other one over there. There's our pants. Oh, yikes. There were supposed to be different ones, not these ones. We picked up them mucks yesterday at a store. I'm not from this place. We're in Minnesota. And turn this power switch on right here. Truck's a little dirty. Usually I keep it cleaner than this. Wait for that to boot up. Yeah, check it out though. I don't know if I still got that tag on it though. Yeah, right there, $50. $109 to $50. Steel toe. They got the neon, that breathable material. Might just fuck around and straight up wear these. Then I ain't gonna have no pockets, so. Yeah, see, this is just gonna kill the battery life on this thing. So you can turn the screen off and it'll still hit red. So it's still recording, but now it's not using up all my battery. Thank gosh. Yeah, these ain't gonna work. Right back there. Oh man. That's that shit right there. Yo, Blow's not having a belt. But we're gonna do some redneck shit. Zip tie these together, then we ain't got to worry about it. these fucking switches. You know, and people, they might say, oh, well, what about the pre-trip and this and that? We'll be all right. Just put the old action pod right there. Get our AirPods out. Man, AirPods ain't gonna fit. Maybe we'll put him right there. We checked the oil last night in the coolant. It's a brand new truck, so we ain't really gotta worry about it. But I'm just looking to make sure there ain't really any leaks or anything like that. And that all the lights work. We cleaned on it yesterday, but as you can see, you got dust all over the motherfucker. That's how it goes. Rims are a little dirty. Let's get to moving. This motherfucker right there. 40 minutes away. Goddamn. Normally I got my iPad sitting right here, but I gotta get some like super glue for it. Cause it fell off yesterday. And I don't have a, trying to figure out if there was any way to put the camera somewhere that's magnetic, that's not gonna, that'll show you the whole truck. But I don't know. I don't know what the footage is like from this point of view. I'd imagine maybe it ain't that bad, maybe it is. But that's besides the point. Turn this on, there we go. Come on, man. Grab that gear, what are we doing? Yo, this truck sometimes be a little finicky. There we go. Shit right there. Damn, we got some competition. We got some competition. What's that? Average. They got a little Hydrovac rig. They ain't doing nothing serious though. They ain't doing nothing serious. Man, let's see. I wonder if we could bring this little string deal up a little higher. Maybe right there. Yeah, dog. Look at that. Now we're up a little higher. Almost headshot view. Yo, what's going on here? Anybody gonna let me out? Come on. Trying to get down to this work site, 38 minutes away. Guy that's supposed to be here, I don't know if he's good, because if he ain't gonna be here till like 8 o'clock, I want to go get them pants, swing by that bomb guards, because they got these waterproof pants for like $23. They got the buttons on the bottom to where they'll clasp around your ankles, because whenever I'm digging, I'm not too sure about everybody else, but when I'm digging, there will be dirt and sand and whatnot that gets up in your, you'll see later today. I'm gonna try and get some footage. And when you're digging, there's a spinner tip and it'll fling rocks and whatnot, and it'll get up underneath your shorts, or underneath those pants, sorry. And then you'll have rocks and whatnot and sand, and then it gets on your skin and it just gets kind of irritating. But if you have a way to tighten it up around the ankles of your boots, then that does not happen. So that's how we're gonna do it. And I was wearing the bib, looked like a butcher. I got the rubber gloves on, and then I got the bib, and it's quite the outfit. But I mean, gets the job done. It keeps me pretty much dry. But right now, the bib, I've had it for maybe 6 months, and it's just pants where instead of it going to your waistline, it just goes up a little bit past your chest. And now they're not holding the water back. The water gets through, so all the mud and sand or whatever it might be, whatever we're digging in, it'll get all over you. And I like to rinse it all off with water, and if I can't do that, then it gets kind of irritating, and in return we're just going to swap it out, get something else. I bought those bibs for like $60. They were nice, they worked, and they got me through winter, but now they're just not holding up no more. But it's just like with everything nowadays, shit don't hold up no more. This is really it. As you can see, we got a 35-minute drive. So sit in this chair and watch this window. I wonder what the view looks like. Let's go ahead and turn on our little friend here. You can't see nothing. You can't even see the road, man. All you guys can really see is just the fucking steering wheel. But that's fine. Let's go ahead and turn the video on once we get there. All right, we're watching videos at the moment. There's a little bit of lag going on here with the screen. Crazy work. And we're here at this, looks like valve station. I'm not too sure, but it's for a gas company. We're probably gonna be doing some work over there. I don't know if you guys can see them on the camera, but let's go here. ×2 zoom. You can see their little hard hats right over there. And just on hold at the moment. So after it gets on hold and we're able to break away and get this camera footage going, then we'll go ahead and do that. But for right now, videos, got the energy drink. I need to start getting off them. But let's try out this vlog footage though real quick. Flip that screen up. What? Come on now. That's what I'm talking about. I need to get me some new safety glasses. But we already filled out the paperwork. There's certain shit I'm not trying to put on camera because I do have to still keep certain things private and whatnot, but we're trying to show as much as we can. This Hydrovac journey and whatnot. So we're gonna go ahead and set up here in a minute. Yeah, old boy's gesturing us, so I'll see you guys here in a minute. Yeah, there it goes. The Go 3S is less than 10%. I thought it's charging right now. It don't charge in its little case. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, guys. It like dropped the footage. So, man, I think I got like a little pimple right there. I need to clean that. Whoa, now. Yeah, I ain't really got anywhere else to mount this because that thing is magnetic, but I don't know. Oh, that's magnetic too. That's crazy work. I ain't got no other magnets though in this truck, but yeah, I guess that Go 3, it died out there while we was doing our deal, so it only lasts maybe what, I don't know how long of footage that was. It's probably 30 minutes. That's pretty bad, because I'm trying to have this deal run pretty frequent. But let's get out of here, because I don't know if you could see that. It's kind of dark out, so let's bounce, because we're in this grass. So we're gonna go ahead and get to moving, and I'll start up the film once our Go 3S, I guess the little pod inside, is done charging. Till then, yeah. All right, we're live. Come on now. We got the Takis and whatnot down there. That was my little snack. I'm having to grab you
As you can see, this is our dump site. Some dude's property and whatnot. About to show you what's going on. Let me set this bad boy up real quick. I ain't got the necklace squared away quite yet. But, oh my gosh, they're in trouble. All right, grab our remote and we're live. About to bust the hatch on this deal. Get this truck cleaned out, player. I hope my jacket ain't fucked up in here. Oh, dog. I tell you, man. Can't have nothing nice. Drop that right there. Man. Problem is, if I put it in that storage cabinet back there, it's just gonna get fucked up. So, man, and I just bought this deal too. It's still in pretty good condition. You just put them up in there. Let's get this hard hat real quick. Take this fucking shield off of it. You click these little tabs on the side. Man, I hope this thing can catch all this. I don't know if it is. I might have it a little high up on my chest. But I'm trying to get it to where you guys can pretty much see exactly what I'm seeing. Let's grab the slaughterhouse gloves. Let me check the camera real quick to see what the footage looks like. I don't want nobody to think I'm trying to fuck off or anything like that. I try to make it as streamlined as possible. Let's see, how do we get the screen to turn on? There we go. So, I mean, you could pretty much see anything down here. So it's all about right in this field of view. All right, that'll work. Fuck it. We still recording though, right? Yeah, dog. All right. Bust this hatch real quick. Then we're gonna pull up. They got these flies out here, man. They like bite. It's weird. They're not mosquitoes. They're like biting flies. So all we do is we hit the work mode switch right here. Golly, them motherfuckers are biting me. Turn this alarm off. Make sure we're set to dash. Water pump off. Bust this hoe. Open that door up all the way. Then you don't want to be like some of these fools and not get this boom up. You got to get this boom up out of its cradle, then bring that to the right. Otherwise, it'll scrape and damage the truck. And you can see up there on the top left corner where it got hit before and someone wasn't paying attention. Maybe they was on the phone with their girl talking about how they're going to come see them, or, you know, talking with one of their boys. But all we're doing is raising the tank up, dumping out the rest of this. Golly. I hate these flies. Come on, player, get in the air. This is really it right here. We're gonna raise this up. Golly, these flies are crazy work. They hurt. I don't even know what they are. Let me get one of them to land on me to where you guys can see it. Come on, land right here. There we go, hit this vibrator. Then we'll bring this tank down a little bit. Turn this throttle down. Oh gosh. Yeah, we got rained out. Apparently where we were, there was a little tornado coming through, so we had to abracadabra. Couldn't even clean up what I wanted to. So I'm gonna have to get it right here, right now. All right, that looks about right. Come here, hit this cyclone. I don't even know what's in it. Oh, there ain't much. That'll make it. as you can see, it says clean daily. But I hit it earlier, so we ain't got to worry about it. Then all I'm gonna do is really, I'm gonna pull up, hold on. Come in here real quick. Come on, dog. Good old boy. Put him somewhere around here. Yeah, we'll put him up there like so. And then put that full and dry. And we'll pull up. Gotta give myself enough space to clean off and whatnot, so. We don't want to rut it up. We gotta be kind of slow when we pull up. If you go too fast, you'll start creating holes. Let's get a talkie in. Cheers. All right, one more. Yeah, buddy. As you can see, the truck is absolutely filthy. Set this to pin dip. That's done. Let's go ahead and pull out this hose. Where's she at? Come on now. What's it looking like? Yeah, that's pretty solid. That's pretty solid. Let's go ahead and run this hose out. You gotta listen for the clicks. It's like 2 clicks. It's on a ratchet system. If you just pull a hose out and you don't listen to the clicks, it ain't gonna listen. It's gonna reel itself back up. And then before we start this process, pull that down and kick this water on. We really don't want to add too much water, because otherwise this ground will get too wet. Then we have a chance of not getting out. And that's bad news, because the closest person is maybe 40 minutes away. That has a bulldozer and whatnot. Let me adjust this tip real quick. Hopefully the footage, man, that you guys are seeing is pretty solid. I tried buying decent equipment to show this, but then again, you never know. Hit these rims real quick, dust those chocks off. We gotta try and clean it out, because this is the end of the day, so you want a decent clean out. You don't want to just speed run through it. You want this tank pretty much as clean as you can get it, because we don't know what's gonna happen later this week. We could not be working tomorrow due to the rain. You never know. Get that underseal, get all this. And then once I get into this tank, it might get a little dirty. I might have to remember to clean you guys off. Wet up the bottom of this, get our camera. Yeah, man, I don't know. I might need to crank this up. What the hell? And these damn flies. Molly, get out of here. Yikes. Yeah, this is probably the dirtiest part of the job right here. But, hey, we getting that mud money, man. Getting our mud money in. Let me go turn the water up real fast. That's kind of one of the bad parts about this truck, is you can't remotely control the water pressure. Like there's a truck out there called the Tornado, F4 Tornado. They got one of them with this company that I'm with. The last company I was with, that's pretty much all they ran. Then they had like 2 or 3 foremost, but over here we got to crank this up. So that's pretty much as high as it is right there, I believe. Yeah, we'll give it a little bit of throttle. I could do this on the remote, but I was already there at the control panel, so might as well just do it right there. But yeah, like on the remote, oh man, I don't know if you guys can see it, but here, let me get you off real quick. Look, so check this out. That's my hard hat setup, come on. But all we are is, like right here, you can see boom up, left, right, down. Then at the bottom, boom out, in, and so forth. The vacuum relief on the bottom right, that's vacuum on and vacuum off, and then water on, water off. And then once you hit shift, there's your throttle. That's really all it is. On these other trucks, there's more menus, like where it's empty at the bottom down there, there'll be more things. But with this, that's not the case. And all we're trying to do is clean up the inside of this tank real solid, real nice. We don't want to be a scab of the industry. Oh my God. That's some power. Golly, I don't think that's coming off. Let's lift that bad boy up a little bit. And then we're gonna turn on the vibrator. I'm probably gonna have to edit the footage because it's gonna get loud, trust me. As soon as I kick this vibrator on, it ain't gonna be too YouTube viewer friendly. Because we hit this little switch back in here. The vibrator on the control panel is just temporary. This one, all the time. fuck gonna rattle all the goddamn bolts off the truck. Let me go clean you guys up. Odds are you got pretty dirty on that, cause yo, I can't see either. Come over here, hit this little water, get out the way, dog. Dang. My hair is getting too long, I need to go get a haircut. What are you guys looking like? Oh my God. Can't have nothing. There we go. Yeah, you guys are looking pretty good now. Yeah, we live. We good. All right. Now let's get the rest of this truck and we'll get the fuck out of here. Let's drop this tank, but let's go back here now that we got clean lenses for the viewers. There's an area up in there. Usually right up here I can't get. It's kind of hard because you got to come up in here like this. It's a lot of extra for no reason. So we got those two. We got the two floaters. Once they get full of material in those balls, there was two baskets in there. There was one on the left. Then there's a hydraulic flat valve in the middle, and then another ball basket on the right. Once them baskets, there's a ball in there, and once that ball reaches the top, cuts the vacuum off. And then the flapper that's in there, that valve, whatever you want to call it, on the remote, whenever you hit they call it an enhancer. And when you close it, it builds vacuum pressure. And trying to pay attention here, hold on. And when you close it, it builds vacuum pressure. And then you can open it and it'll drive like -16 on the vacuum, and it'll allow you to pull some serious material, basically like a boost. That's kind of what it is. And then up there I'm watching to make sure it goes in that cradle, and we don't want too much pressure on that, otherwise it could potentially break, and then we got more problems on top of the ones that we already have. Not with this truck, but in general, like these flies. God damn. Sorry. Didn't mean to say god damn, but yo, you can't see, man. Gosh, it's just straight humidity. Let's just put these back here, man, for now. Clean up the rest of this. But yeah, them baskets, that's the enhancer right there. And then your two baskets. Seal up real quick, and then we'll close this door. Everything on here is pretty self-explanatory. You know, it says door open, door closed, tank up, tank down. Then a trash pump. This truck doesn't have one, but basically all it is a you got to make sure this tank's all the way locked, otherwise you won't have a solid seal. Like here at the bottom, these two, there's one on the right, there's one there, and then there's of course one on the other side, and in the middle you can probably see how it's designed. Let me show you real quick. So right there in the middle, you can see those two black pieces of steel. One comes down here, one down there, one there, and one there. Well, how it does it is it'll shoot those two, and then it'll shoot these bottom two. And if you don't hold that hydraulic switch to close the door all the way, it'll only close that top one. Then you won't have any on the bottom, and then you won't have a proper seal, and you'll be driving down the road and people be pointing at you wondering, what do they want? They're trying to holler at me. The answer's no. You just left the door unlocked. Then all we're trying to do is blow this off. If we can blow this off, it'll keep this truck looking right. Even though it's gonna get dirty, we'll blow it off once we get to where the water meter is. Do it like that. Clean up this ass in. Everybody talks about how they're a badass operator and oh, I do this, oh, I do that. Do you run a clean truck though? Your truck stay clean? Nah, there's more to this job than digging holes.
nothing else. And then that fucking truck breaks every day. Or it's got a problem every week or something. I ain't got no problem. I take care of my truck. Oh, you know, I grease mine and, you know, I do what I'm supposed to. No, you don't. Why you got problems every day? No bullshit. You don't do what you're supposed to. You don't get your fuel. You don't clean your filter. You just come to work and collect a check. Then you wonder why you never got a nice truck. You wonder why you're always in that bullshit. And if you're putting up with that bullshit, hey, that's on you. But don't get mad at me. I'm not trying to wet up this area too much, but I'm also trying to keep the truck clean. Just blow this off real quick. Golly, absolutely filthy. Let's hit the other side real quick. We already done got this one. Golly. What's crazy is earlier today, every day I try and start my day off with a nice clean truck. But damn, she's beautiful. Look at that. Golly. That's wild. I don't know about you guys, but that's a good looking truck right there, man. Oh my, wow. Wow. Yeah, she's looking good. She gonna be looking right. Here, it's by the end of this work day, I'm gonna have her looking great. But man, that Western Star, she's a baddie. Plus, I'm trying to clean it off somewhat decent because we're gonna get on the highway and there's a scale house. And you know them state troopers and, well, I don't know who's watching, but for the most part, if they see a dirty ass truck, they go pull it over. I ain't trying to get pulled over. I don't need no tickets. I don't need no problem. Hit the side of this tank. Come on, man, give me a little bit more hose. That's all I need. Plate up this back axle. Plate up that right there. I always got this issue right here where it won't come up. I need to fix that air hose. I don't know if you guys saw it, but I saw it. Pull this out. Then we're gonna clean the hose as it comes in. Manufacturer delivered it us to. Golly, hold on a minute. Need this fanned out. Yeah, dog. We need a little bit more fan though. Let's try 2 turns. Yeah, there she is. If you keep it clean, it'll last longer. And that's our goal. I mean, we got soap, a toothbrush, I got a wire brush under here, got a pair of pliers. You never know, they're kind of rusty, but they sit up in this box. And all we're doing is turning the water on, reel the hose in. And as it reels in, clean the hose off. We don't want mud going up in there because there's a ratchet system on a wheel. And if it's got mud caked all up on it, it's not gonna retract. Then your hose ain't gonna act right. Then you're gonna be mad as shit. Dust ourselves off real quick. That's it. Put this back in here. Grab the famous toothbrush. Need to be able to grab that rubber glove. It's just too much fat. So get our deal right here. Scrub the remote down. Don't want no. The charging port's right there. The remote's waterproof. We're not hitting it with high pressure. Just this tap water pressure basically right here. This tapped into the water tank. Hit that, hit that. Scrub down our little carabiner real quick. Is the truck idled down? Yeah, it's all the way down. Then I clip this onto me. Otherwise, what'll happen is you won't be thinking. You might get a phone call from your girl, whatever it might be. Something could happen, or someone roll up on you, another dude that's working out here or something. You guys get to chatting. You set the remote down, then you get in your truck, head down the road, realize you forgot your remote. Then it's just problems after problems, man. You don't want that.
What are we looking like?
Yeah, you're good. Golly, them flies, man. What the hell? Clean up this hard hat. I don't like stickers on my shit unless the company or the customer that we're working for requires us. Usually they'll have like a safety training sticker or some shit. They want you to put that on your hard hat so they can see that you went through their training. This company, or the customer we're working for, they don't really care, so that's good. But when they ask me to, I'll put the sticker on it. Then we'll come through, get this right here, scrub this down. It might seem like a lot of steps, but it's really not. I mean, how long does it take to pull out the toothbrush and clean this?
How long did it take? I mean, odds are it was probably 30 seconds. And you've seen it live right here on video. Spray this so that silicone quick drying. So that this collar, look at that. Nice and smooth. No problems. Then we'll hit this one. Hit that one again. There's one right here. Damn mosquito biting flies. Won't get off me. There's something missing. Where's that pole at? We got one rip saw, a switchblade. That one there. That's not good. Where'd that one go? Oh man. It ain't at the job site because I grabbed them. Or it could be on the other side of the truck and I just don't know. Damn, yo. I hope these ain't ants on my back. Hurting me. Let's clean this up real quick. That tornado kind of fucked up my rhythm of how I do shit. Damn tornado. Clean off the inside of these. I like this dump site though, because some of the ones we go to, they're muddy. Yo, that's crazy. That's the one switchblade I had. I think someone took one off my truck. I ain't gonna lie to you. I had two. All right. But yeah, this dump site, it's got grass, so you ain't gotta worry about all your shit getting dirty. And go from there. You gotta always try to remember to put shit on, like the remote. Got my gloves right here. Come down one more time, just so that these are nice and clean. Then we'll grab, God, the humidity is crazy work. I need to switch to contacts. If I had contacts, I don't think this problem would be in my life, because it makes it hard to see. Golly, them flies are crazy. Hurt. Get me out of here, man. Can't have nothing. Fucking with me and shit. Go back that way.